Hi guys, welcome to Guru Beauty. This is Jodie and I wanted to do the much asked for look that I had on for the Osis Dust It review and another video. I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely requested and it was quite a dramatic variation from what I usually wear every day. So I'm going to show you what I did, or a close variation to that. So I have already prepped my face. I've got my primer and my foundation on. Today I'm using the MAC ProLongwear. And I have also prepped my eyes with my favorite eyeshadow primer, and that is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So that is on, and quite dramatic brows today. And I've used today a combination of Omega Max Omega and Charcoal Brown there. So let's get started. Today I'll be using MAC Constructivist there as an eyeshadow base. So using a Sigma SS194 to apply that, I'm just going to put that all over the lid. This is just going to give you a really nice base for, you know, a dark pigmented look. Both eyes. And then once that's sort of on roughly, it definitely doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to blend. You can use a brush to blend, you can use your finger to blend, whatever. So I'm just going to use my finger to blend that out. Just so with this smoky look, you know, it's all going to be blended out. There's not going to be any definite lines here. And I'm just going to use the brush that I used to apply, the SS194. I find it easier to start sometimes with the transition colour. I'm going to get a clean 217 or Sigma E25, and I'm actually going to use a little mini that I have of NARS Laguna bronzer. I'm going to use the Laguna as a transition colour. Just going to dip the brush into that. Don't think there's much of a need to tap it off, just in the crease. Just going to get that colour going. Now, blending it out in the corners. One of the keys for me with this look is, you know, just if you think you've gone too far, just go a little bit further. So I'm not too worried about how far up I blend with this contour. Because we will, it's a very strong look. Okay, I really like the Laguna as a transition blending out colour. I don't use it a whole lot, but when I do, I'm really pleased with it. So with the NARS Essential Eye Palette, I'm going to start with this absolutely gorgeous colour right down here, and that is Galapagos. It's a brown with sort of shimmery gold flecks in it. I love Galapagos, it's gorgeous. So again, I'm using that same E25 Sigma brush like the MAC 217. Okay, so I'm going to get that 217 or Sigma E25 and just tap one side of it into the Galapagos. I'm going to tap it off and then start patting it all over the lid. With that beautiful strong colour all over, right down to the lash line. And then into the crease a bit. So as I'm working it sort of into the crease, I'm going to go sort of up over the crease to create again this sort of more of a cat eye shape. My eyelids sort of droop downwards in the outwards corner. So we're going sort of up over the crease and blending that outer corner right out up towards the edge of the eyebrow. Okay, so I think we're done sort of laying that dark dramatic colour down on the upper lids. I'm going to start working on the eyeliner now. So for the eyeliner today, I will be using the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner in black ink. And as I say, I love this eyeliner. It's absolutely beautiful. It lasts all day long. I think it may be interfering with my contact lenses, but I can't be sure. So I'm going to apply that with the Sigma 266, nice angled eyeliner brush. And I'm going to put this down quite thick, really. Okay. We always sort of start in the middle of the lid while I figure out how thick of a line I'm going to get, and then I bring it into the center and out. Always sort of going up as I go out. I'm making it a thicker line. Okay, so with this look, you know, when you think you're being too dramatic, just go a little bit further with the wing. So here you see. Out. Okay. Then same with the other side. Okay, so that's the eyeliner done on the upper lash line for each corner. So next I'm going to go in and do the tightlining and waterlining with Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion. I think when I did this look before, I used the Bobbi Brown to do the tightlining, and that was part of the problem with the flaking in the contact lenses. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to do the waterline all the way in. You know, they say that when you tightline and waterline, it really closes in your eye and makes your eye look a lot smaller. But I find that when you extend the outer corner and extend actually the inner corner, it can really help to accentuate your eyes. So don't be afraid to extend that inner corner. That really adds to the drama of this look. Same with the other side. Just get between all the lashes so there's no gaps. Okay, so you can see it taking shape here. That is really what adds the drama. So it's the lining, it's the tight lining, the water lining, and then bringing in and creating like an inner corner that really helps your eyes stand out. It creates the really dramatic look and it makes your eyes look bigger than they actually are. So now I'm going to go in with a brush to kind of blend that a little bit. This is the MAC 219 pencil brush. Just going to blend it a little bit. Okay, so now that that's blended on the lower lash line, I'm just going to add a little bit more shadow on the lower line, just to sort of set that. So I'm going to go in again with the NARS Galapagos using that 219 brush that I've just used to blend out the eyeliner pencil. Just on the outer half with that Galapagos. And blending it down. Okay, and then finally for the lower lash line, I'm going to get that NARS Laguna Mini again. That's what it looks like, just in case you're wondering. Dipping again my 219 brush into that and just blending out that inner corner. This just gives some, you know, warmth to the whole look underneath. Okay. While I've got that pencil brush out, I'm just going to, and I've got the wing, I'm just going to sort of fix up the corners of the shadow with a darker NARS colour. This is NARS Single Eyeshadow in Coconut Grove. I really like this. It's just a really nice, dramatic, dark brown. It's almost got sort of like a plummy undertone, very dark brown. So using again that 219, I'm just going to pat it. Can't really see, but pat it. Just the tip in, and from, I'm just gonna, you know, create that outer V just to give it a little bit more of a contour from basically, you know, where my eyeliner wing went to. Side. Blending out that with the 217. I'm going to now sort of put on my highlight, which today is my favourite highlight. There's not a day that goes by that I don't reach for this product. This is the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Eyeshadow Single in Brule. Love it. Just love it. It's just a nice matte cream colour. Always use it here on the outer corner, just to blend anything that might be there out. And always use it there just to help brighten that little dark cavity there. So highlighting the brow bone, fixing up, just blending out. Okay, with that highlight applied, I am now going to finally, with a Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, I'm going to go back to that NARS Essential Eye Palette and use the, let me see, what am I going to use? I think just the Nepal eyeshadow. There, just tapping in the tip of my 224, just as a final blend there. Really lightly. Okay, and then finally, the final thing is I'm actually going to go back and touch up that eyeliner. You know, this look is really about it just being such a dramatic liner look. So going back to the Bobbi Brown Black Ink gel eyeliner with my Sigma SS266. I'm just going to go back over everything that I've done here. Make sure there are no gaps between any lashes. Just re-emphasize that outer corner. And I'm just going to do this little connection from the upper to the lower lash line with that as well. Now I'm just going to tweak that inner corner. You can see we created that with the pencil, and I'm just going to, because this is more precise, just use the brush to go right over it and perfect that inner corner. Okay, and that's the liner done for that eye. I'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so we're all smoked out there with the liner now on both sides. I'm going to finish it off with the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. With the mascara on, you really could leave it right there. I mean, it looks, you know, it's pretty dramatic. But just to finish that up, I can't do a look like this without putting on some falsies for you guys. So I'm using the Ardell Demi Whispies. I love these lashes. Pink So Foxy uses them all the time, and I can see why. I love them. So I'll just pop those on and I'll be back to finish up the look with you guys. Okay, now we're back with the falsies on, and you can see that really just finishes off the lashes. We're just going to finish up the rest of the face. I'm going to do some contouring here using my Sigma Tapered Face F25 brush. Really like that because it's soft, it doesn't lay down too much product, and it's really soft, so it's great for blending. The tapered end, obviously, with a really light application, it's quite exact, so I do really like that brush for contouring. So today for contouring, I'm going to be using MAC's Harmony, and I think that is actually officially a blush. But it was Pixie Woo, the girls on Pixie Woo and Pixie 2 Woo who inspired me to use that actually as a contour, and it's really quite a nice one. Up into the temples and across. Okay, now with the contouring done, I'm going to use two colours for the blush. I'm going to start with MAC's Margin, and then I'm going to go over the top of that just with a little touch of Pink Swoon. Don't want too colourful, but just, you know, a nice fresh pop of colour. So to apply that, I'm actually using a Models, I think it's Models Prefer Professional contoured blush brush. It's called the Mineral Contour MPP 108. Got this on sale recently at Priceline. Can't have enough of these contoured blush brushes. I love them. So we're putting on some margin here, just blending it up and out. And then a little pop, using the same brush, just a little pop of Pink Swoon. Okay, I completely forgot, but right after I did my eye makeup, before I do my cheeks, I would do my concealer. So I'm going to do that now, but just not in the right sequence of when I would usually have done that. I'm going to start with Natio's Pure Mineral Eye Brightener, and this is a product that, you know, comes out like an illuminator, I guess, on a doe foot. So I'm just going to dot that along the darkest part of my eye. I guess I'd like that to sort of brighten. Maybe I should just go out like this. I like it. It's a little different, isn't it? A little bit runway. And then over the top of that, today I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Corrector in the light to medium Bisque. Don't know why I'm just showing you the packaging. But I'm going to use the ID Bare Essentials concealer brush to put that on. Normally I use a slightly bigger sort of paddle brush to put on my concealer, but since we've got so much going on under the eye and in the corner, I just want to be careful of that so I don't have to go back over it again. So I'm just going to dot that and I'll be back when my concealer is done. I will actually set that with another product that is the Bare Minerals Well Rested. I really like that for setting my concealer. So I'm just setting all of that with using a SS224 Fluffy Dome brush from Sigma. And then it's at that point that I would then do my cheeks. But since I've done those already, I will just finish up with my highlighter. Today I'm using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in by Candlelight. Really like that. It's an absolutely beautiful colour. That's how it looks. It's just got a really nice sort of shimmer that's not too, you know, sparkly, not too over the top. Okay, and to finish off my lips, I'm going to be using the MAC Oak Lip Pencil, just to line all around my lips. And I'm just going to go in with a L'Oreal's Fairest Nude lipstick. Okay, there's the lips. So I'm just going to finish up the hair and I'll be right back. Okay girls, and this is my finished look. I just went over with a really light touch with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in Peach Glow just to finally finish everything. And I did just finish up with, on top of the L'Oreal Fairest Nude, just putting a little dab of the Inglot Sleeks Lip Gloss in number 43. It's just got a sort of a bit of a gold sheen to it. You can see just in the center of my lips. Makeup just can just make such a big difference to the way you look and the way you feel and what people see. So I hope that you took something good from this, some kind of inspiration. I would love to hear from you down below in the comments if you do have any questions or comments or anything to add or any requests. If you have the urge to contact me, please do. I love hearing from you. And I'll see you again really soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.